নমস্কার দর্শক বন্ধুরা, রে স্পোর্টসের পর্দায় আপনাদের সকলকে স্বাগত জানাই। এই মুহূর্তে আমরা রয়েছি যুব ভারতী ক্রীড়াঙ্গনে। ঘরের মাঠে হায়দ্রাবাদ এফসিকে 2-0 গোলে হারিয়ে সুপার সিক্সের আশা বাঁচিয়ে রাখলো ইস্টবেঙ্গল, এবং সেই সঙ্গে ম্যাচ শেষে সাংবাদিক সম্মেলনে অস্কার ব্রুজো তিনিও কিন্তু একই কথা বললেন যে কঠিন হলেও সুপার সিক্সে যাওয়া কিন্তু অসম্ভব নয়, তবে তার জন্য যে কাজটা প্রথমে করতে হবে সেটা হলো বেঙ্গালুরু এফসিকে আমাদের ঘরের মাঠে হারাতে হবে এবং অবশ্যই নর্থ ইস্টে গিয়ে সেই ম্যাচটাও জিততে হবে। তারপরে অনেক যদি কিন্তু অঙ্ক রয়েছে, সেই সমস্ত অঙ্ক পেরিয়েই হয়তো সুপার সিক্সের আশা দেখতে হবে, তবে সেই সমস্ত এখনই ভাবতে চাইছেন না। হায়দ্রাবাদ এফসির বিরুদ্ধে প্রথমার্ধে তেমন ভালো ফুটবল খেলতে পারেনি লাল হলুদ ব্রিগেড, তবে দ্বিতীয়ার্ধে সেলিসের অন্তর্ভুক্তি এবং জিকসানের অন্তর্ভুক্তি দলের খেলায় যে পরিবর্তন এনেছে এমনটাই মনে করছেন তিনি। অন্যদিকে কথাও তিনি বললেন যে যে কনসিস্টেন্সি আমাদের দেখানোর দরকার সেই কনসিস্টেন্সি আমরা দেখাতে পারছি না। পাশাপাশি কথাও বললেন যে শেষ কয়েকটা ম্যাচের নিরিখে আমরা যদি বিচার করি তাহলে কিন্তু যথেষ্ট ভালো ফুটবল খেলেছি এবং অবশ্যই আমরা লড়াই করছি। হায়দ্রাবাদ এফসিকে হারানোর পর কি বলছেন অস্কার ব্রুজো, চলুন শুনে নেওয়া যাক তার মুখ থেকেই।
Price today the performance of our players. It was difficult for us getting into the rhythm of the game, especially in the first half. We missed that fresh attitude probably because of the game that we play only 4 days back. But in the second half, the energy, the support of our people, that make the difference, and I think that in the second half there was only one team on the pitch, and that is Bengal. Actually, David was warming up and the plan was using him in the second half. What we didn't know is in which position. So suddenly Dimi was showing some signs of fatigue. So in that moment he came, and I say, David, yes, is one of the factors why in the second half, again, he's differential player when he comes. He's a hungry person, hungry player, very humble. He's not creating any issue when he's a player scoring in every game, almost in every game, and it's a boost for us. We know that when David comes in the pitch, all the attacking force of the team is there, and any second ball and any action there can be converted in goal. So one more day we need to praise David, and we need to praise the crowd for being smart and intelligent to recognize that this player is making the difference for us. 3 weeks back, everybody was telling that it's impossible, and the chances were 0% coming from all the people around the team inside. And when I say inside, is players, management, fans. We know that we have a handicap that is the beginning of the season, that we are coming from very far, that a couple of weeks back we were still in the 11th position, but it's true that the performances were showing good signs. So if you ask me, no doubt we want to make it. We depend on other results, but we are not going to stop fighting until our last breath. And in the moment we could not qualify, we will accept it, but we want that in that moment at least having the pride of trying again until our last breath. And regarding the calendar, as you're asking, we are talking many times. In the next 2 weeks we have 5 games. It's unfortunate having back-to-back games. Today, as you can see, we started making some rotations to have some players fresh, not to overload them. Now we have 96 hours till the game of Bangalore, and I repeat, one of the reasons today of the first half is that in terms of freshness, Hyderabad were winning all the second balls, all the second actions. They were more energetic than us. But in the moment, all the forces got balance, especially. We tried to play more control in the first half on the wings, but we were not good enough in the wide areas. We were not making penetration moves. We were not able to expose their defense. And this is one of the reasons also that when Celis came in the second half and Maes playing on the right side and the inclusion of David with all the runs behind the defense and Messi, the game was more direct, more vertical, and in particular regarding Messi, That's what I'm telling. We were missing. We have a lot of players of control, but we were missing players to give depth to the team. And Messi is exactly the player that we needed for that. Yeah, I continue saying that the numbers of our team in defense, if you compare with other teams, I think that we are top 3 or top 4 in terms of defense and goals conceded. There was a lot of talks around the team about our defense, but in reality the numbers show that we are one of the strongest defense of the league. We were having problems all throughout the year with conversion, with not converting all that big amount and volume of opportunities that we were creating, but it seems that this is changing. In the last 3 games, we scored 8 goals and we conceded only 2. So numbers are on our side, and doing a clean sheet is always important, because just converting 1 or 2 chances, you can get the 3 points in such a competitive league where the difference between the teams are very, very less. This is the example of what Hyderabad, they have nothing to lose. They came here, I have to praise them. I think that they did a good performance. In the last month, they had big results, important results with the biggest teams of the ISL. They draw with Goa, with Bangalore, with Mumbai City, they beat Jamshedpur. So the game of today was very tricky, but fortunately, after a good performance in the second half, we kept the 3 points here at home, and we can still keep dreaming with the final qualification for the playoffs. Nunga is a player that is showing that he's finishing the season. We are talking about the defensive consistency, and Nunga, yes, is being an important player in both positions. He is adjusting very well either to the left back position, and for example today, as we wanted to use the foreigners more offensive, bring Celis and bring back Hector, Nunga can do that role, and that is very important. Have that flexibility with him is very important for the team. Thank you.
যুব ভারতী ক্রীড়াঙ্গন থেকে সৌরভ মুখার্জি, রে স্পোর্টস।